The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, Enewtabie here with a G.I. Joe Classified Series news update. Today we're going to take a listen to pre-orders, some things that went up, some information, a Haslab update, and much more. But before we get started with that, if you have not, please go up there, hit that subscribe button. It'll help out the channel, trying to get to 5,000 for the end of the year. We're knocking on 2,500 right now. Done a lot of good things. I really appreciate everybody checking out the channel, commenting, all that great stuff. I really love the commenters. You guys got some great knowledge. Keep doing what you're doing. Love it. So we got a news update. Today we're going to talk about what went up for pre-order. And I'm going to talk about one thing that's really exciting me. But first we're going to talk about the Crimson Viper. This was available on Amazon. I pre-ordered everything on Amazon. For me, that just works out. I like their service, the way they do things. Sometimes I get things quicker other ways, but Amazon just works for me. So I'll talk in the frame of Amazon. But the Crimson Viper, it's just a repaint of the Viper, but the red really looks good. And, you know, I'm all in on the Crimson Troops. Got to get him. I wish they would have changed up the weapons a little bit here instead of just using the same rifle and pistol, you know. Maybe even use the ones from the 3-pack or something. You know, you got to use those at some point. But yeah, that would have been nice. I like the blue scarf here, the pack, everything looks good on this. This was a definite must buy. I think I'll just get one of these guys for right now. We'll see how it goes, but we'll start off with one. So definitely pre-order him. Excited to get that. Next is fantastic. Love it. I just knew this was going to be retro classified. Walmart, having to deal with them. You got to be quick. If you didn't pre-order it, you're screwed. You know, that sort of thing. I mean, I never got Snake Eyes and the Crimson Guard, so I don't know when I'll ever get those guys. But I did get the Range Viper and Big Ben, so hopefully get those down the road. But yeah, this is a general release on Amazon, and it's a standard packaging. Firefly looks really good. I mean, his uniform looks good. You know, I'd even debate about taking that Fortnite figure and kind of modding it before this came out. The pack is appropriate. The pack sort of looks like what it should be, but this pack sort of favors, if you've seen the 3.0 version of Firefly, it really kind of favors that in a way too. We got RC cart, good nod to Call of Duty right there. We got some mines, just trying to make it out. We got a pistol here with a suppressor. Let's see, I'm trying to look at that. I don't know what this one little thing is. Maybe that's some kind of remote probably a remote for the RC car. We got a knife, magazine for his machine gun, and we got some goggles here. Not like night vision. It's got one red lens, one green, but this looks great. This is what we wanted in the beginning. You know, I never liked the EOD suit Firefly. I'll probably end up getting rid of him now. It's just because I never liked that suit. It just never looked good, but it was the only choice you had. And now we've got a better choice. So top notch right here. Very excited to get this guy. Next is, I pre-ordered him, but, you know, I have no frame of reference because this is way after. I mean, I graduated high school when this figure came out. So this is 1992. Nunchuck. It was Ninja Force and that range. I didn't collect any Ninja Force, but I may end up going back and picking some 3.75 Ninja Force figures up because they're cheap and they're kind of wonky. They're cool. They're weird. They're kind of things I like to see. So I like bright colors, I like Motu. So I might pick up a few of these. But got this guy. He's got some Wolverine claws. He's got a knife, nunchucks for sure after the name. He's got some crazy looking swords that, you know, and he's got the little thing like Storm Shadow that goes on the back of the belt. Green camouflage with black. You know, I'm not super in on the ninjas. I got the blue ninjas. I don't even have a red ninja. Wish I did. I'll get one at some point. But this guy was cool enough. Decided to pick him up and pre-ordered him from Amazon as well. The next thing, this was announced And they have done a few of these before. They did the All-Striker as Bumblebee. They did Megatron as his tank. And I'm going to be honest, and this is not to be mean, but those look really bad. Vehicle modes look fine, but it's the robot mode that looks so terrible. And being a Transformer guy too, it's just, I just couldn't get in on them. I like the O-ring figures that came with them. That's good. That's great. Love Stalker. Stalker's one of my top guys. But, man, I just couldn't do it. But we've got the Dreadnought Thunder Machine with Zartan and Zarana as Soundwave. The vehicle mode looks tremendous. Love it. Looks great. I mean, the front end of it looks like a freaking a Camaro or something right here. This looks really good. I mean, even though it is a little, the gray and instead of the black, whatever, but I like this. I'm tempted to get it just to have this vehicle mode in the O-ring figures and not in the robot mode. But here is the picture of it in robot mode. And even robot mode doesn't look terrible. Not like, honestly, the other ones did. The other ones look really rough. But we got Zarana here. We got Zartan with like silver vest. And then he's got a Ravage, which I think is a masterpiece version of Ravage with a chain. I think Larkin mentioned it, that the chain's probably a tie back to the crossover one with the Baroness from a few years ago they had. But this, even Soundwave looks pretty good on this. So can't really complain about this. I didn't pick it up, and maybe something to look at down the road just for having the alt mode. And then let's get a Haslab update. And we are at, as of this, 14,246. It's moving slowly, folks. I think we're going to get 16,000. I think we're going to get that. It's only 1,800 away, 1,754 if I'm doing my math right. We should get that. It just kind of depends on that next tier and what it is. They did announce at the roundtable it will not be airborne. I think everybody's kind of glad that. I think the consensus is like Hulk. So I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me at this point. I want some kind of weird figure or whatever just to go along with the Dragonfly. Definitely getting the Dragonfly, no doubt about it. Only getting one. But yeah, so Airborne is going to be in the main line. That's a great thing to have, great thing to announce. So nothing tied behind a Haslab. But what do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to hit 19,000? Put that in the comments. Let me know. What are you thinking? I think it comes up like a little short. I do. I don't know why I get that feeling. I just don't think you're going to get the last tier. And that it is what it is. It would have been nice, unless it's just a tremendous figure. I think you could pull it out by doing a figure with like some kind of little cart holding weapons or ladders or something to go along with the helicopters, like a bonus. I think that would do it. And also what was mentioned is, I don't have it here in a graphic, but they were talking about a fire team to go along with the HISS. That'll be an exclusive. Or something, a Pulse exclusive. I don't know what that looks like. What a fire support team does. Is that like a team to fight along the his tank, or is that going to be like troops to just assist with the operation of the tank? I don't know what that looks like. You're definitely getting that. I'm still looking for his tank. I'll just have to pay what I have to pay, but I'm gonna get one. So, and that's pretty much it for the news. I appreciate everybody that's watching this right now. Like I said, go up there, hit that subscribe button. One thing I want to mention real quick. I do have a new video series coming to the channel where we're going to go in depth and talk about some things related to me in 3.75 inch of the Joes from years ago. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you the very first G.I. Joe toy I ever got as a kid. Not the same one, but the version of it, because that one got sold at yard sale for probably $10 back in the mid 80s, late 80s. So. But stay tuned for that. That's I got a good name for that one. It's going to be interesting. We'll see how you like that. All right. Thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. If anything pops up between the next week, and I think next week is the Target thing. So we may be seeing some Target stuff like Flint and Tiger Force, things like that. So, and maybe Night Force, or who knows, showing up for their Collector's Geek thing or whatever. So that's in July, right? So should see something pretty soon. Thanks for watching. See you down the road. Yo, Joe.